Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Miami Dolphins versus Aaron Rodgers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Jackson now to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Deshaun Jackson.
So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah. 2
touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On first down, Rodgers. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup and a first down, Chiefs.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And again, it's Rodgers. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37.
The first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
By O'Shane Zimenez. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
from the gun on 3rd down. Rodgers. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete.
Rodgers' pass complete to Juju.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Rodgers to throw once more. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
6-yard line.
Rodgers again now. That's caught by Woods for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Robert Woods, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kick
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So here are the Dolphins now getting set for their initial possession. They'll be led out by a 6-time Pro Bowler now in his 9th NFL season. It's Russell Wilson.
And we both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Ty Johnson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Not much there, only a yard. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Wilson's pass. Complete to
Don't forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. The last catch nearly got him a 1st, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver.
3rd down here.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And you give him that much time to throw, especially on 3rd down, he's going to pick you apart.
You've got to increase your urgency. Even if you don't blitz or bring extra people on the pass rush, the guys going after him, they've got to get home. Otherwise, exactly as you described, he picks you apart and picks up yet another first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon.
Rodgers pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Rodgers from the gun on 3rd down. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Rodgers pass.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's able to find Inman. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Jason Sanders.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Miami set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the shotgun, Wilson looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, open is Thomas. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he fires one incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
To throw again is Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Logan Thomas, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23.
Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
The 32-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
6-man. Check cross.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. And again, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Woods. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
Kansas City.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Chiefs 17, Dolphins 7.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Joe Reed returning. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Inman able to bring it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Ty Johnson. That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami 1st.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Dolphins.
Wilson will throw again. And he will find Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Logan Thomas, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns in a season, that's usually counted as a pretty good year.
And CD, he just hit double digits. That's 10 touchdowns for him now.
Yeah, and that's something you really have to applaud. That's elite level production.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Sean Jackson on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Joe Mixon, the ball.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Again, it's Mixon.
At the 24-yard line.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Chiefs.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Smith-Schuster. It's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
9 yards to go.
Now he'll escape to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers.
Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target.
And it'll bring up third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now an option play on second down.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Chiefs on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 14. Now Joe Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
20. Dolphins 14.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough? Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 24-yard.
So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson, and he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
That's good.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too. I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7.
And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins can take the lead with the extra point.
have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Slide for the PAT.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. First throw now for the backup Allen. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. 30, 10, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Screen play, Johnson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Chiefs 20.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. A field goal does them no good. They need a touchdown.
And right now, in his mind, in his memory bank, he's drawing on times that he's done this before. Not necessarily in the NFL. College, high school, pee-wee ball, wherever. Anything positive that he remembers about taking a team downfield with a chance to win, he's going to draw on that for this drive.
I'm sure that these guys live for these moments. Here we go. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. 7 yards to pick up there. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Second and 3.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a dump off here complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He's back to throw. His throw incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Third down. And
To throw is Allen.
to go.
And Adams has it complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Well, I guess, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jonathan Allen in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they take a knee. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Dolphins, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's their very first clunker of the year as they'll fall to 12-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.